Hello, and welcome to a hot cup of common sense with me. Who? Steve McGrew. Anyway, hey guys, I got to put a little intro on it like that because I never know when the video starts or what it saves to be the very first thing you see or hear. So if I go, hey, welcome to a hot cup of common sense, this might be the first thing you see. So anyway, I'm sitting out on the promenade of the ship that I'm working. So if it's loud, let me know, and we can try this later. I thought a lot of this was going to be quiet when I sat down, but they kicked in the Ferris wheel next to me, so it got loud. So anyway, guys, thanks for joining. You probably saw by the headline there what I posted, that Oprah and Ellen are the two worst things to happen to American society. And in a way, I really believe that, and I jokingly say that, but I think that they have influenced people about things that we probably should have just passed over. If that makes any sense. Like they push things. Like people go, no, I think Obama was probably the worst thing to ever happen to America. Okay, but you got to go back and think. We got Obama because Oprah put him on the show, and Oprah told everybody, vote for Obama. So it goes back to Oprah. Do you see what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that they are the root of. It started with or because of. I mean, you can always say, yeah, Obama was horrible as a president, sure. But did we get it? Why did we get it? Let's go back to Oprah. Does that make sense to you guys? So I'm saying in my what about all the good? What good have they done? Tell me one thing good that they've done. Oprah's the worst. Oprah did $50 million. I remember this year, $50 million for putting schools in other countries. Well, you know what? America needed that money too. There's a lot of bad schools in America. So, boom, that didn't help at all. So, she pushed books. She pushed authors that proved to be false. I remember you guys they had to come back and do a whole disclaimer about, I'm sorry, I didn't really write the book, you know. And so I just think that those two people have been really a root problem in a lot of American society's problems, if that makes sense to you guys. I'm sure some of you guys know and understand. And then there's always going to be others like, oh, I like them. I enjoyed her show. My argument doesn't hold water. No, it doesn't. But you're all right. I can see you. Just go. My argument's fine. It's totally. They haven't done anything good for the country. Exactly. There you go. See, they watch the show. There's too many mindless Americans that watch shows like that and get their news or ideas from. You're like, Oprah said it was right. Oprah said we're supposed to do this. Oprah said this was the right candidate to vote for. And they infected the culture. No, it's Oprah. Oprah it all goes back. You go to the seeds of things. Oprah plants the seeds in the dirt of the mindless Americans, and then bad policy grows out of that. So you can argue with me all you want to, but I'm not gonna give in. I'll just jump on a couch and it'll be fact. See, there you go, right there. That's what I'm talking about right there. That they put too much. I think they just started dictating to the lemmings that were listening, and like Oprah, that whole thing about Oprah said just drives me crazy. Well, Oprah said, did she go to college for everything? Did she have a degree in everything? Shows like Phil Donahue back in the day. I used to watch Phil Donahue, and you would actually learn something. There was an author on and wrote a book about it, and if somebody would stand up in the audience and make a comment, and you'd be like, I've never thought about that before. And then Oprah and these other shows come along, and all of a sudden it was, you don't know me, you don't know me. You see what I'm saying? I don't remember talk to the hand or what was the other one? Talk to the left because you're not right. I'd rather watch Jerry Springer over Oprah. Well, Jerry Springer, I should have added Jerry Springer to that too. But Oprah was on before Jerry Springer. So Oprah, again, is the seed of bad, negative repercussions in TV. Do you see where that goes back to Oprah again? It goes back to she gave us the ripple effect. He used to journalistic standards. So, yeah, he would really show both sides. Donahue, but then he told he got super leftist, and I understand that too. But at the time of him just being on the show, he was a real journalist. I felt like he was trying to teach us something. Yeah. So, when people watch a show or go to see a show because you get a car, you get a car, you get a car, you get a car, you get a car. Wow, did we just learn something from the I need free crap people? Everybody wants something free. You know what I mean? I would love it. I'd take a new car. Who wouldn't take a new car? But you have to think about what it's going for. What the old game shows are going on and you want a car. That's different than you get a car, 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 you get a car. If it's free, it's too good to be true. That was something my grandfather would always say. It's too good. If it's too good to be true, it's probably not true. Giveaways are the basis of all liberal programming. That's true. You got to have free stuff. And what's killing me now, I mean, I was watching earlier, it's killing me. I want to just laugh because it's so bad. This is all going to blow up in the Democrat face of like all the Kavanaugh stuff now it's just changing as it goes along. They just change it to whatever they need to. He's a rapist. He's a serial rapist. Well, maybe not. Well, maybe he drank a lot. He had beer. He drank beer. Oh, he threw ice. Did you know he threw ice once? Oh my goodness. He was once seen by a punch bowl. Please. Right. The youth of the day have no idea what real socialism is. They're getting this push to them, and they don't pay attention to the news. You can show them videos of Venezuela, people starving, eating their pets, and they're like, well, that's just because they don't have the kind of socialism we would have. Yeah, Kavanaugh peed in the bed when he was 3. We can't have a bedwetter on the Supreme Court. What kind of decisions would he make? I mean, we start judging people by going back what was high school and college. Man, how many people in college didn't get drunk? How many people in college didn't play quarters? How many people... The snake of the Democratic Party has started to eat its own tail. If we want to go by this, think about when this next generation kicks in. All the people that have been on social media sending unsolicited dick pics and titty mirror shots. Wait till those people grow up. There's never going to be anybody elected to the audience. Never. Once this social media, if they want to go back and judge you by what you've done, this social media will kill the country. It will kill America. It will kill anybody that's ever run for an office. How many people are going to be elected when this picture comes out? Yeah, am I right? Yeah, I am. So they need to back it up a bit. They need to just stop. They need to anti-social media. That's what it will become. Well, no. See, they would say you're saying that now it would be seen as progressive relations, But it will turn on them at some point. They always try to spin things because they have nothing else. They don't have any ideas. They don't have any real programs that they want to bring in to help. Because programs are free. Everything's free. A friend of mine who's a politician told me there's very few programs that got started that have ever been canceled. And that's part of the problem. Is because they start these programs, they keep taking money, they keep getting new budgets, they keep growing, a new program added, and every time they talk about cutting a program, they're like, oh, the kids, oh, the poor people. So they quietly just fund it again. So there's all these programs that totally need to be gutted, just totally gutted. In California, I think there's like 19, I heard there's like 19 or more programs that actually do the exact same thing, but nobody wants to cut one because then they become oh, what about the children? Oh, you're starving the old people. Oh. So, I just thought I'd pop on with you guys and see what's going on, and I just throw that out there, something for you guys to think about and mull around, chat with, tell your friends. It's a subject. It's a good conversation starter. I think Oprah and Ellen are the two worst things to happen in America. Oh, thank you, KC. I appreciate it. I just, I sit around, I think about these things, and I think what's probably is I'm really not afraid to speak my mind. I may not always be right. I'm not going to say I am, but I think I'm more right than I am wrong. Because people don't want to say things. They don't want to be the one to, go, if I say it, say it. Just say it. That's the problem. See, here's the big problem with America. And I discovered this back in the 90s when I said Clinton was garbage. I've never liked Clinton, ever. And people were always like, well, the economy's good. Yeah, but he lied about the affair that he had with Monica. You want to go back to lying with Kavanaugh? Clinton lied. So I was like, hey, you can't have this liar. He did perjury. Oh, but the economy's good. And so I lost jobs in Hollywood because I was a conservative back in the 90s. And ever since they stuck that stick in me, I've been like, I'm going to be honest with you people. People need to hear the truth. Because that's what the liberals scared people in the 90s and the early 2000s with their jobs. They scared them with their jobs, with their careers, that's how they kept us down. That's how they kept the conservatives down. They tried to scare you into silence. Oh, you're a racist. Oh, you're a homophobe. Oh, and then I better not say anything. That's been the best part of Trump getting elected, is all of us finally went, fuck it, I'm saying what I believe. So, thank you. I get that a lot. I look like Vince Neil, except I'm skinnier. Political correctness was destroying us, and it will destroy us. But I think Trump has come along at just the right time to say, we're not putting up with the PC culture anymore. America is number one. We will, and recently, Brad, I got cut from a comedy club because I'm a conservative just recently. But good news is there's a massive thing in the works for me and a couple other conservative comics. So good news on that. I'll keep you guys posted on that. But yes, you're right. See, liberals can't debate with facts or the truth. Whenever you get in an argument with a liberal, they'll always go, hey, nice hair. What are you, a pirate? No, I was trying to discuss the facts with you. That kind of thing. Somebody the other day said I was actually winning the argument, and somebody goes, yeah, like I'm going to argue with an old white man. Okay, don't argue with an old white man. We're winning, bitch. People don't want to, that's another problem with America. They don't look up to elders. All the other cultures in the world look up to the elders. The Chinese, they worship their elders. And they're doing pretty darn good. The Chinese do pretty good. They've been around for thousands of years. Bomb, truth bomb, boom. Everything is so youth-oriented that they think, Yeah, that's what gets me. Youth-oriented. What kind of bullshit is that? We're the ones with the money. We're the ones that give the money to the kids if we want to. We're the ones that buy the houses. We buy cars. We buy the groceries. Age is wisdom. That is right. Always. I used to love to talk to my grandfather. That's one thing I think Google has come along and replaced talking to your parents. I think we used to actually call our mom and dad and say, "Hey, Mom, how long do I cook spaghetti for?" And your mom would hand down a recipe to you. And now you're like, "Hey, Google, how long do I cook spaghetti for?" Or you get, "Hey, Siri, how long do I cook spaghetti for?" That has really hurt us a lot. We need to get back to some things that are just human. Be human. Talk to people again. Talk to your mom. Talk to your dad. Talk to your grandparents. I bet your grandmother had the best pie recipe ever. Or you can just go to Buc-ee's and get a kolache. I'm for that every once in a while. Don't get me wrong. Hey, Google, how do I talk to my mom? That's funny, thanks. Hey, Google, how do I get a hold of my mom? Hey, Sophie, what's going on? Everyday low prices at Walmart. This is getting louder and louder out here, guys. So I'm going to say thanks for dropping in. Thanks for watching this for a little bit. We'll do this again. Some of you guys may know I do a show called Noodle Chat where we eat ramen noodles and discuss hot topics. So look for that. You can go find that on my YouTube channel. I've already done a few of those. We may do a Noodle Chat this week. I might even do one tonight. I've been thinking about it. I got some new noodles that I've never had before, and I'm kind of excited about it. So maybe we'll do a Noodle Chat tonight. All right? So guys, thanks for dropping by. Thanks for hanging out. And thanks for loving my comedy. I appreciate that, guys. Go find my YouTube channel. It's look up Steve McGrew on YouTube. And I will chat at you guys later. You've been fun, and thanks for hanging out for a hot cup of common sense. See you guys.